So, Abdul, first of all, thank you so much for your time and having been here. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank
Uh,
you too.
Abdul, give me a little background about yourself outside of writing, apart from writing.
Okay. My name is Abdul Rahman Ibrahim. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a graduate of political science from the University of Ilorin, Nigeria. So apart from writing, I'm a human resource manager.
Okay, okay. So that's a full-time job you're holding there?
Yes, just we own the school. It's like a primary school. So I'm just the headmaster there for now.
Great. So tell me what got you into writing?
Yeah, after right from time, I'm an art student.
Okay.
So writing has been something I really love doing, and I've went through some friends that they should guide me through on how to become a full-time writer. Then after the service year, I decided to go into full part-time writing because as you all know, the unemployment rate has been increasing
Mhm.
at an alarming rate. So the government has no job for us. So
Okay.
I had to take my passion into something that will give me money.
Great, great. That explains a lot of things. So tell me first of all, how did you get your first client? How did you start out into writing?
Okay. I have a friend that we graduated together in the university.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he reached out to me about a project, mainly about, in a website, it's about website content. In a website, we have an about section.
Okay.
So the project is about the about section of a website, like lots of them. For
Correct.
like for like a year, I wrote like 200 about us.
Mhm. Okay.
So the creativity needed to put different thing into context for like 200 about us was what really developed me into writing.
Say that again. How many?
Like over 200 about us.
Oh, that's a very big number. So you kind of become a specialist for that. Is that?
For that, yes, yes, yes. You can
That's
say that.
that's wonderful. And what have been the range of companies and people and organizations that you have worked for? I mean, help with your writing.
Mm, okay, I work for like 10,
Hmm. Okay. So that would include
but
what all businesses?
yes, yes, yes. But most of the time I ghost write, so it's not really something that you can disclose the name of the
Correct.
company.
Correct, correct. No, but could you tell us what kind of business is like, for example, have you been into food or have you been into soft drinks or have you been into sports writing and stuff?
Yeah, I've been into fashion.
Okay.
I've been like the store was saying selling perfume and fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've been into technology. I have a company in India that develop products, technology like course description app, scheduling app. I've
Okay.
worked with food industry. I have a
Okay.
friend that owns a restaurant. He's in
Okay.
London, but he's an India national.
Okay.
So so I've written about restaurants. I've written about information technology.
Okay.
The friend also has a digital marketing agency, so I wrote a lot of blogs for them.
Oh, that's a very wide range of activities, wide range of organizations you have helped with your writing. That's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some of the current projects? What kind of current projects you are working on?
Okay. Presently, I just finished a project with an Indian company.
Mm-hmm.
We wrote the app is about course description.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The course description script should be crisp and simple, like
Mm,
something that um, um, a college graduate can easily assimilate.
correct. Correct.
So I wrote like 800 course description for them.
Oh, so you have been managing a lot of quantity as well.
Mm.
That's quite impressive,
Yeah,
Abdul. That's good.
yeah.
Okay, Abdul, I wanted to understand your writing projects a little closely. When a company approaches you and they are into a kind of business that you don't really fully understand, let's say, for example, technology has a lot of domains. So in that such a situation, how do you begin?
Okay, the first thing for a writer is for you to research about it.
Correct.
So, but before researching about it, I have to speak to the clients.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want from their own perspective? What do you want?
Correct.
You know your client. You know your client more than me. What do
Mm-hmm.
you think your client wants? Are they knowledgeable or are they normal individual?
Okay.
Are they conversant with the jargons of the technology aspect
Mm-hmm.
or will use normal language? So that when I'm researching, I will know how to break down the jargons
Okay.
and make it simple for them to assimilate. So the first thing should be research.
That's the right place to start, I suppose, because unless you understand the requirements of the client, you cannot really give a good output.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, great. Okay. How can you tell me a little bit more about your own blog or your own domain where you write for your own stuff? Do you maintain something like that?
Yes, yes. I recently opened a blog
Mm-hmm.
that is
Okay.
gentlestormrights.blogspot.com.
Okay. Okay. That's
gentlestormrights.blogspot.
that's a very interesting name. How did you coin that name? Gentle and Storm.
Okay, now my nickname is Gentle Storm.
Oh, is
It,
that so? Okay. 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 Okay.
it was, I like to be creative with my things.
Uh-huh.
So many people have asked me why the name, why two different things,
Uh-huh.
two and storm. Then I discovered that I'm a shy person. I'm a shy person.
Okay.
So people when people see me, they think, oh, you don't have something to offer.
Okay.
But when I start speaking,
Uh-huh.
they will know that this is the storm. So I
That's
will,
very interesting.
so I want to blow them away in a very gentle manner.
That that tells me everything about the phrase gentle storm. That's impressive. That's great. Um,
Right?
Over a period of time, how have you been improving yourself as a writer, and what kind of things, what kind of exercises do you do to improve your writing quality? Hello, Abdul, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
So
Yeah, can you hear me now? There was a problem. There was a glitch
yes, yes,
somewhere.
yes,
Yeah. So did you
yes,
get my earlier question?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I can get the question.
Yeah.
So in this life, change and development is very constant. So I've enrolled in some Google courses, Udemy courses,
Okay.
and the most important thing for a writer is to keep writing.
Amazing. Amazing. That's true. Correct.
You you have to keep writing. I'm reading books.
Great.
Anytime I see an interesting novel, I will get it,
Okay.
like the PDF format.
Okay.
And so when I read the introduction, I
Mm-hmm.
will know, okay, this is how the writing style of the author.
Correct.
So I will inculcate it, and I also like storytelling too. So the
Okay.
beginning of my articles is mainly about storytelling. Then just to ease the audience in on what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So what are your favorite books or favorite authors?
Okay. For now, I don't have a favorite one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I artists like how artists like
Okay. Okay.
hello.
Uh, okay. So is there a book that really you enjoyed reading recently?
Yeah, I got a book from someone, the business of freelance writing.
Okay. Okay. That's very much relevant to what you are into. So that would have helped you a lot. That
Yes,
sounds good.
yes.
Sounds good.
I, I really learned a lot from the book.
Oh, great. Great. Um, okay. Are there any specific challenges that you are currently facing, and can you tell us how you are trying to overcome those challenges as a writer and as a professional writer?
Whew. Okay. The the challenge is mainly linked to the country I'm from. You know, as a writer, there are some challenges you face, mainly due to the border issue.
Mm-hmm.
There are some jobs that I really think I have the skill
Okay.
to apply for, but
Mhm.
I'll be restricted due to the payment option.
Okay. Okay.
So there was,
That's a
there,
major challenge. Correct.
yes, yes. There was a time that I got a contract, a project, and as we were about to start, the payment became an issue, and I had to drop the project because
That's
paper in Nigeria is mainly for receiving money and not for sending money. So that means I can't transfer to my bank account here, to my local bank account here.
oh,
So
that's correct.
so anybody that doesn't want to use Word Remit, Zoom, or interbank transfer, I have to drop the person.
Oh, that's a major challenge you face because that restricts your growth for sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Great. Let's come back to your own life story a little. Can you tell me some interesting incident from your childhood or anywhere in your life which you recall very pleasantly and probably something that shaped you into becoming a gentle storm as you are today?
Okay. So there was there was something that happened during my university days.
Mhm.
So let me say, I was a brilliant student right from onset. So my grades are A, B, and nothing less than that.
Good.
So that confidence was what followed me to the university.
That's impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. There was a course that we did, and I was really excited that, okay, I've written something.
Okay, okay. Yes,
At the
yes.
end, at the end of the day, the result I got an E grade.
That's very interesting. That's interesting.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry.
That's
So since that day, I learned not to be con- content with any little thing.
correct. Correct.
Just write, put something down, write, and that was how I was able to make it in the department.
Oh, great, great. So that must have been a big challenge and a big learning thing. Wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Tell me, how does your writing process go, in the sense that do you always start with writing first on the computer, or first to make some short notes on with a pen and paper? How do you begin actually a new writing project?
Okay. The first step before writing is to have a framework.
Sorry, I did not get that.
The first step is to have a framework. A
Correct.
framework.
Framework. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Because when I get the topic, I you have as a writer, you have to break it out into headline, subheadings, and maybe the bullet points. So it depends on the number of words that you want to write about. If it is a list verse and you are giving like 10 most important thing in the world, that means you have to decide the subheadings and the amount of subheadings you have. Maybe it is only one subheading, or maybe it is only two subheadings you'll be having.
Okay.
So
Okay.
before you start writing, you have to know the section you want to write about.
Very true. Very true. Correct. Correct. Okay. Is there a favorite writing space you have somewhere where you live? Do you sit by the window and write, or do you sit by the table, or where do you start? What's your favorite place to begin writing?
To begin writing, I usually start from my room.
Okay. Oh, great, great. Wow,
I,
that's interesting. Do you use any technology tools or apps to make you polish your writing or improve your writing? Yeah, hello. I am not able to see you. I can hear you. Okay.
hello.
Yeah, hi. Yeah. So my question was,
Okay.
are there some technology tools that you prefer to use, some apps or something?
So after finishing writing, you have to have two editors,
Uh-huh.
your high and the second I editor. So
Okay.
the second I editor can be in form of the editor of the magazine
Okay.
or the app you want to use as an editor.
Okay. Okay.
So when I read through everything, I've seen the mistake, I've seen the readability score, like are people going to follow what I'm writing to? Then I use an app like Grammarly.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Grammarly is a tool for you to check your spelling and grammar error and any typo error. Then if you have a premium account, you can use it for plagiarism check.
True. And it saves you a lot of labor. Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So how do people, your friends, your family, or anybody you know, or strangers, how do they respond when you tell them that I am a writer?
In the beginning, it was a little bit rough,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, because so many people will tell you, why don't you find a job?
Ah, correct.
There is nothing in writing. There is no money.
Okay.
How do you cope with it?
Correct.
So, but you have to be focused where you are going.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Very
So now that I'm gaining a little bit experience, now that I'm making a little money, I know that surely I can make it here. So, and right here we are in, let me say, we are in a bondage here.
okay.
It's not like they arrest us, but
Okay.
if you are making cool money,
Okay.
people will think you are into scam.
Okay. That's true. That's an image associated. Correct. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to go through such things, and because writing as a freelancer, you have the freedom to wake up by 12 a.m. by 12 o'clock, write for 2 hours, then shut down for the day as long as you deliver to the client. And
Absolutely.
people will think, oh, you are lazy. Oh, you don't want to do this. Oh. So that That is the thing. That's the thing.
Oh, great, great. I think we are now coming close to the end of the interview. So I have a few quick questions for you. They are basically fun questions just to understand the more fun side of Gentle Storm or Abdul. I'll ask you maybe 5, 6 questions. They will be basically having two choices, and I want you to pick up one of the two choices. Is that okay?
No problem.
Great. So what would you prefer watching? Do you prefer romantic movies or do you prefer watching action movies?
Action movie
Great.
always.
Do you prefer listening to songs or listening to podcasts?
Presently, I prefer podcast now.
Great. How about this? Exercise at home or do you like exercising at a gym?
I exercise at the gym because I'm a footballer too. I play football.
Oh, that's great. Great. How about this? Do you prefer eating fruit or do you prefer drinking a juice?
I prefer eating a fruit.
Oh, great. And if you were to go for a vacation, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a beach or would you prefer going to a lovely mountain?
I prefer a beach.
You prefer a beach. Great. And last, what would you think? Would you like to go for wisdom or would you like to go for fame?
Wisdom.
Oh, that was a deep answer. That was a deep answer. I think we are pretty close to the end of this, Abdul, and it has been really wonderful talking to you and learning everything that you are doing and amazing stuff. And this is it. I'll be happy to discuss this more over emails if you have any questions, but I'll have to sign off now. Thank you and have a great week ahead. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.